Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's tarot reading. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. These are daily messages using oracle cards and tarot cards, anything that Spirit wants to share with me, any messages of guidance for any areas of your life. If you would like a love reading, you can go to my channel at 7 a.m. each morning, hit the notification bell. Those are launched at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, love and relationship guidance. So check those out also. Welcome, everybody. Let's see what Spirit has for us today. Let's see what's going on in your life. Let's start with an animal spirit card. I have a rhino spirit, overcoming any obstacle. Look at you charging forward. Look how pretty she is. She's got like wings and she has all these beautiful flowers around her. How beautiful. Overcoming any obstacles, right? It's like nothing is too difficult, believe it or not. There are things that we can get through, even the hardest of times. So we just have to set our mind to it, charge ahead, not give up, keep going. I have consideration. Let's see where we're going with that. Consideration, and I have wise counsel. Almost the sense of not only trusting your own intuition with that third eye jumping out at me, but seeking advice, this considering somebody else's energy, maybe some of the obstacles that you're facing, someone else has already gone through and they can share with you how they got through it, so anytime you need help, don't be afraid to reach out to people. You never know who has just the right words to say, just the right information to guide you. So don't ever be afraid. There's my moon. Don't ever be afraid. There is my moon. I have a Knight of Pentacles. Overcoming obstacles. They could be financial obstacles with that Knight. That Knight isn't going to give up. They are going to just keep getting their arms around money. Magician, you have all the abilities. Look at you. Spirit, please share with me. And I have the Nine of Swords. So just this overall energy of you can get over anything, just ridden with fear, right? The fear can consume us, financial insecurity or what's going to happen next, what's going to happen in my future. It really can paralyze us. But the moon shares with us that, it's part of the cycle. The moon goes, the sun comes up. I'm going to say it that way, right? We're not always in the moon phase. We're always, we always look forward to the sun kind of shining the next day. So, we can sit in the fear and we can be worried constantly, or we can, learn to trust and use the resources that we have and lean on other people is how I feel. Spirit, please give me clarification on this moon. Queen of Swords, Four of Pentacles. So the sense of security is very important to you for today. My Queen of Swords has it, a good head on her shoulders. Okay. Even though she's scared, even if she has worries and fears, about her future, even if she feels like she's guarding her money, guarding her resources, protecting what is hers. She is above and beyond that as a queen. She's looking, you can see in this card in particular, she's looking out into the future. She's kind of forecasting, okay, so I have to get my arms around, I don't know, my rent, my phone bill. I have to pay my bills. What's my future? And she's already planning, she's got her head on straight. She's not just kind of crawling into a ball and not doing anything about it. She is making decisions. So this, you are empowered, it is a feeling of, I always have choices. I always have choices so that I can pull myself out of something. Knight of Pentacles. My Knight doesn't give up. I mean, he just moves forward. You can see he's holding his pentacle there. He's looking forward. He's heading towards the kingdom. He's going up in the ranks. He's going to be I have a Ten of Swords. And I have a death card. Okay, so maybe something has ended, maybe a big change in your life. Maybe you lost your job. Maybe you had to walk away from a situation. Maybe this financial situation has nothing to do with your choices, but this end happened. Okay. This end happened and it is behind you. Every time we have an ending, we have a new beginning. And that knight got back on his horse. That knight got back up and said, you know what? I'm not giving up. I'm not throwing in the towel. I'm not going to let it just came into me almost like I'm not going to let them win. So for some of you, you may have been hurt by somebody else. You may have been, fired for, some kind of crazy reason. It wasn't your fault. You may have lost your job for circumstances. Whatever the ending was, you're not giving up. It doesn't matter. It's because Spirit wanted to end and close that chapter of your life, pick you up and put you somewhere else. So I have this, look at you, the Magician, the Fool, and I have a 5 of Swords in reverse. So my Magician has the ability to pick themselves up and do whatever they want, and put their energy into something else is how I feel. The battle of this energy of worry, fear, starting over even, picking myself up, like I'm tired of picking myself up even. It's a lesson. We learned from it. Something came out of it. You may not appreciate it right now. There may be a day in your life that you look back and say, I'm so glad that change happened, because if that change didn't happen, I wouldn't be where I am today. But you are ready to tap into all that you have. My Magician has all these skills and abilities. Sometimes we have to reinvent ourselves, and that's how it's coming into me. It's like, take some advice from somebody else, if this, wise counsel, whatever this energy is, this intuitive sense. Like I either trust somebody else's intuition, I either trust that what they're telling me, but it is almost the sense of reinventing yourself, reinventing the gifts that you've been given, your talents, being able to identify what your talents are, your strengths. I know a lot of us, when people say, you go for a job interview, what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? People kind of cringe at that question, because most of us really don't know what our strengths are. And so at some point you should take a notepad out and just write down, what are my strengths? What are my skills? How can I reinvent myself? How can I, put my energy into either another job, a new career, starting a business, something that would eliminate this energy of this constant fear. This is literally waking up at night, literally having a hard time going to sleep because you're worried. Okay. And the last thing we want to do is live in this energy. Now, I love this card for this reason, only because, and I haven't thought about this for a long time, this is the only card in the sword suit that the swords are in this horizontal position. And when you look at it, it's a solution. It's a ladder. Okay, you can climb those swords up and off this card, and you can climb up to spirit, climb up to heaven, ask your angels for guidance, ask for help. So there is a solution. There's always a solution. But we don't want you sick in bed. We don't want you getting up in the middle of the night. We don't want you, tossing and turning about worries, because Spirit's already shared with us that you can overcome any obstacle, right? That you have this kind of, like, wow, look how powerful and strong you are, just the sense of charging forward, charging ahead. Spirit, clarification on my 9 of Swords today. 4 of Swords and a 3 of Wands. So take some time, take a break, rest your mind, think about your future, Put together a plan, ask around, ask for guidance, consider other people's advice, reinvent yourself, and then all of a sudden you can see the little ships down here, like all of a sudden it starts to come together to you, that I have this plan of action. I have this opportunity ahead of me. Things are starting to grow. You can see in this card the little leaves coming off of the wand. Like the ideas are growing, the energy is growing. My passion for what I want to do to move forward is coming back to life. So for some of you, it's just like, I just need a break. I need a break. And then the ship comes in, this opportunity comes into you. So if you need a break, take a break. All right. Take a break so that you can get a second wind, so that you can kind of regroup, think about what your talents and your strengths are, think about what it is that you want to be doing. Seek advice from friends, family, somebody who was guiding you. Trust your own intuition with that guidance, that makes sense to you. But whatever this change is, you're moving forward, and you are just reinventing yourself, and that's okay. We all do that at different periods and different times in our lives. And sometimes it's the best thing that ever happened to us. So let's get an angel number for the day. The number 26, I am tactful. You have a desire to succeed and will feel most accomplished when your work benefits others. Your intuitive awareness of what people want allows you to come up with innovative solutions to meet their needs. So there's the innovation, right? There's that sense of trusting your intuition also. Being available to others. Sometimes helping others definitely pulls us up and helps us solve some of the problems that are on our own plate. So keep that in mind. Maybe Spirit's saying, what, while you're trying to figure things out, while you're trying to put some things together for yourself, maybe you can help somebody else along the way. And through that, maybe some ideas come to you, some solutions come to you also. So that's how it works. But you know what? If you're reinventing yourself, I think it's great. I think it's great. I think we all need to do that at different points in our lives. And I think that, Spirit will guide you for exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Just a reminder, you can overcome any challenge, any obstacle that's on your plate, and things can always get better. So let's put this out to the universe. Let's ask Spirit to continue to guide us. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can go to my website, KathyMamolen, and I will put that link also in the description below. Have a great day, everybody.